Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who buy me a cup of tea. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. So, remains of Brian Laundrie have been found. And let me read this for you. What appears to be human remains and items belonging to Brian Laundrie, including a backpack, have been found in a nature reserve in Northport, Florida, according to FBI Special Agent in Charge Michael McPherson. The remains were found in an area that has been underwater until recently. Okay, and the lawyer came out this morning, Laundrie's lawyer came out this morning and said, oh, there's a strong possibility that those are Brian Laundrie's remains. So essentially, Laundrie, they were looking for Laundrie in this nature preserve near his house. Somebody drove him there, and then he went hiking. Well, this abuts the nature preserve. Okay, this is an area next to that nature preserve. So it's like a continuation of the nature preserve, but I think it's controlled by somebody else. So there's a possibility that he's dead. Is a strong possibility. I mean, the whole world's looking for him, and they're not going to be nice to him. They're going to put him in jail forever. So his life is kind of over, maybe. So I want to know, did Brian Laundrie fake his own death? Because in other readings, I saw lots of people involved. I saw it looked like he might be overseas. I don't know. I mean, or did someone kill him? You know, that guy who killed himself, Epstein, he didn't kill himself. What happened? All those powerful people didn't want to be exposed, and they had to take out Epstein. Even in his prison cell, they took him out. Okay, that kind of thing could happen to Laundrie. If other people are implicated, those other people are like, nobody knows about us. The only people who know about us, the only person who knows about us is Brian Laundrie. Let's take him out. And he's in a remote place, and they took him out. So, did Brian Laundrie fake his death? Let's try that first. Let's see what the cards want to tell us. Did Brian Laundrie fake his own death? 10 hearts, very emotional. Coffin, that's death. Tens are completion. We have executioner. Well, let's see. So, in the outcome, we have executioner. That can be murderer or killed. This is death. Tens are completion. Snake lies in the grass and can also be buried in the ground. 7 hearts is a heaven card. Cross is like permanent. It's the cross. Trinity. We have cross and Trinity. You know, with God, we have 2 sevens. Sevens are eternity cards. They recycle forever. Let's see what we got here. 10 hearts, very emotional, and it's completion. Cup overflowing. And we have coffin, very emotional death. And 2 clubs, 6, 16, 4 spades. Death twice, very emotional death, and handcuffs. This can be 2 people, handcuffs can be 2 people. Or it can be committed to doing this task, which would be suicide. And so I want to know, did he commit suicide also? So this is, did he fake his own death? Well, did he fake his own death? I want to see deception. I want to see deception, devil. Queen of Spades is a possible deception card. On the mind, Queen of Spades. Inheritance is another completion card with his family, receiving his inheritance, dying and receiving his inheritance. Snake and karmic relationship. Snake. Death in the ground, receiving his inheritance. Star of Bethlehem, going to heaven, going into the afterlife. Cross, whichever way you go would be Star of Bethlehem. Cross. This is a permanent family card. This is like marriage. So that's also a death card. 10 diamonds, 4 spades, cross. These are all going into the afterlife cards. Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Hoping for heaven, and executioner. This says he's dead. This does say he's dead. This says he's dead. I don't see any indication that he faked his death. There's no deception. There's no indication that he faked his death. Okay, so, and if he faked his death, he would still be alive. Okay, so that spread says he's dead. Did he commit suicide? Did Brian Laundrie commit suicide? Because that's a distinct possibility. Doesn't want to deal with this anymore. It's really overwhelming. The whole world is chasing him. Did he commit suicide? Did he commit suicide? He was thinking about it. Mother Earth can be buried in the ground. Did he commit suicide? Okay, so 5 hearts, he was thinking about it. 11 and 5, 16, 4 spades, death. Cross, very heavy burdens. He was very burdened and he was thinking about it. So he was very burdened by his situation and his thoughts were on suicide. He was definitely thinking about suicide. Fox and yes. Thinking the key is to be very clever about the death, about the burial, about the remains. The key is to be very clever about the remains. Know and strength. Ends the life, ends the strength. 20, 32, 44, 53. Karmic shift. There's 52 cards in a deck. Karmic shift. Big change. Possible deception here. Possible. He was thinking about death all the time. Boy, oh boy. Were other people involved in Gabby's death? That's kind of key. Were other people involved in his death? In Gabby's death? Were other people involved in Gabby's death? Or was it just him? Apparently it was death by strangulation. He strangled her with his hands and probably with, some item close by, like a belt or something, after initially strangling her with his hands. So were other people involved in Gabby's death? Karmic relationship, player, inheritance. Are there others involved in Laundrie's death? We have a King of Hearts and we have a Jack of Hearts. On the surface, there's just one. Player making a play. Karmic relationship. This is family. This is a family card. Brother, sister, family. This is family. This is a family card. And one person. 21, 27, 7 diamonds, outside influence. They drove him there. They were trying to protect him. There's a lot of families, even when they know the son or the daughter is guilty of a crime, even murder, that they will protect the child. That's very common. That's very common. So the family was involved. 10 diamonds and 6 hearts. The family was involved in making plays to help him. They did intervene to help him. What do we have on the bottom here? Fence sitter. 2 or more over the long, out on the crossroads and a long journey and reacting man and heart. His heart was sick. He couldn't deal with it. 23, 33, 34. 9 diamonds. I think he killed himself. I think he killed himself. Let's ask one more question. Were others involved? His family helped him. His family was actively helping him. His family was actively hiding him. They were not disclosing where he was. They were funding him and helping him and driving him and protecting him. Okay, so in that way they were involved. The cards did recognize that. Was Laundrie murdered? Did someone kill him? They saw him, they're like, you're that guy Brian Laundrie, or they know him and they were hunting for him. Did someone kill Brian Laundrie? Did someone kill Brian Laundrie? Ten clubs, 3 clubs. Executioner. Very interesting placement of the card there. Outside events. Did someone kill Brian Laundrie? Actions to kill or murder. And hamster wheel, this is like, in the Bible we have people wanting to kill the Apostle Paul. And so I think 40 men or 100 men, 100 Jewish men made a pact that they're not going to eat. They're going to fast and they're not going to eat until Saul, the brother Saul, is dead. Because he converted from Judaism to Christianity. These are actions, and a lot of actions, taken to kill him. 23, 26, 7 diamonds. Yes, he was killed. Brian Laundrie was killed. And again, we have the finger of God outside events. Someone in a rage took his life, and there's more than one person involved. 3 diamonds, 7 spades, and they're hidden. 21 plus 10, 31, 38, 36 is 9 spades, 10 diamonds. And it could be a family member. 10 hearts, 10 diamonds. Could be a family member. Wow. So someone killed him. So he was killed. Brian was killed. Someone killed him. Let's ask. It looks like a family member to me. Did a family member kill Brian? Okay, because when stuff goes against you like that, man, oh man, it can get really bad, and people who were your friends and your family and love you dearly, suddenly they just like, I can't believe what I'm hearing, and they just fly into a rage. And that happens, and this happens to people all the time. In divorces and stuff, all that slander, all that lying and slander that goes on in divorces, that's the kind of thing that is being done. So did someone in his family, did his family or his friends kill him? Because he was receiving help from his family, and his family knew where he was. Did his family kill him? Home, that's a family card. Very emotional. Ended it. Wow. Here's the executioner again. Killer. Here's the devil. Wow. Okay, 24, 6 spades. That's a bad relationship. A family member in a rage, just an uncontrollable rage, ended it. Completely ended this situation in a disastrous way. King of Spades, killer, took actions to hunting him down, basically. 3 clubs and 10 clubs, hunting him down to kill him. And King of Clubs and Jack of Spades, he took matters into his own hands and with evil intent. The devil will do anything, and the King of Spades is a murderer. So yes, one of his family members hunted him down and killed him in a blind rage. So that's very interesting. I'm wondering what we're going to see on the body. They're going to test the remains. They're going to do DNA first, okay, to determine, is this Brian Laundrie? And the DNA doesn't lie. I think it's really hard to fool the DNA. with the remains, because they should have enough material that they can test several different places and, you know, several different parts of the body, so that, you know, he couldn't like put some blood on the corpse and, you know, make it seem, trick the DNA. Okay, so I wonder if they're going to find like a gunshot wound or blunt trauma injuries. They were able to figure out that Gabby was strangled, and that would have been, you know, compressing the larynx or the, you know, the throat, and, you know, damaging the bones or the muscles there. That's how you would know. Okay, even on someone who's dead and it's decayed. So let's review. Did he fake his death? No. There's no indication that of trickery or faking his death, and there's a lot of indication there that he was dead. Did he commit suicide? He was thinking about it constantly. How could he not? Okay, the whole world was against him, trying to capture him. Were others involved in his death? Yeah, and it looked like family. So did someone kill him? Yes, and it looks like family killed him. Someone in his family hunted him down and ended his life, because in a rage, someone from his family hunted him down and ended his life. So I think he is dead, and I think that someone in his family killed him in a rage. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.